they came to joyfully perform the Sankirtan, loud chanting, congregational chanting of the holy name of the Lord. Oh, I just lost my place here. So there's a nice song by Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya. About Lord Chaitanya, Sachi Sutastakam. His complexion is a hue of fresh cream tinged with kumkum. He's an ever-fresh Cupid who throws arrows of newly blossoming flowers. He bears newer and newer moods of emotional ecstasies. He's fond of performing novel dances. This is describing Lord Chaitanya. He makes ever new jokes that come much laughter. His brilliant luster is like freshly cast gold. I bow down to Gour, the beautiful son of Mother Sachi. Nava prema yutam navanutasana. He is endowed with ever-fresh love of Godhead. Not only that, but he's giving it freely. That's a special feature of this incarnation. But he's not an incarnation, he's the source of all incarnations. Other incarnations killed the demons and helped the devotees, but he gave love of Godhead, never before done. His luster is like the color of fresh butter. His fresh attire is arranged with ever new fashions. It's like the deities, right? They're always dressed newer and fresher. And he relishes ever new mellows of love for Krishna. He shines in ninefold new ways while executing the ninefold processes of devotion. He's permeated with the most auspicious, loving nature. I bow down to Gour, the son of Sachi. He's absorbed in devotion to Hari. He maintains the chanting of the names of Hari. While chanting, he counts on his fingers of his hands. No beads. Lord Chaitanya just chanted on his fingers. He's addicted to the name of the Lord. We want that also. Now, addiction is a big problem in the world. Addiction to bad things. Addiction to good things is good. Addiction to the holy name of the Lord is what we want. Then if anybody got addicted to the holy name of the Lord, they'd certainly not be addicted to any kind of drug or alcohol or any other bad habit. So we're trying to give that. Srila Prabhupada was asked, how do you know who's the better devotee? Prabhupada said, whoever is more addicted to Krishna. He always has tears of love in his eyes. So just meditate on Lord Chaitanya. He's removing the suffering of the material existence of the man. He's the goal of life for persons who are dedicated to the topmost interest. He inspires men to become like honeybees, wanting the honey of Krishna Prema. He removes the burning fever of the material world. I bow down to Lord Gour. So Lord Chaitanya came. Immediately, it was the eclipse of the moon, which is supposed to be starting now. I don't know if you can see it. But it's very auspicious because Lord Chaitanya appeared on the eclipse of the moon and everybody was chanting the name of the Lord in Mayapur, in the Ganga. And so he started out, he delayed his coming out of the womb for 3 or 4 months, waiting for that day of this eclipse. And then as a child, he was called Gour Hari because he would cry and he would only stop crying when the ladies would all chant kirtan. Then he would dance, and so he danced so charmingly, everybody would chant. So from the very beginning he started the Sankirtan movement. But as he grew up, he stopped that, and he appeared to be an ordinary child, not ordinary, but extraordinary child, acting like an ordinary child, studying, joking, and teasing the girls. And then he started the Sankirtan movement after he got initiated in the Mahamantra. And he, of course, according to the caste Brahmins, he was polluted by association of Shivasacharya to start this loud chanting all over the place. So it's still going on. Lord Chaitanya, he did major philosophical preaching to a very few people and established, defeating the Mayavadis, defeating the Buddhas, establishing the glories of the holy name. But mainly he just kirtan, just told everybody chant. When he toured South India, he was alone with one servant. And simply by dancing and chanting so blissfully in every temple, he converted all of South India to chanting the holy name. Everybody that saw him would start chanting. They would go back to their village, and everybody that saw them would start chanting, all by himself. He didn't go with a big Sankirtan party. In Navadvip, he went with a big party, 1 lakh people, all with torches and hundreds of mridungas and broadcasting the holy name. And that's still going on. His movement inspired. We just finished a Purnima in Navadvip. 17,000 devotees were walking around Navadvip chanting all day. 17,000. And somehow organized and never bumped into each other. Everybody had really good prasadam. Everybody had shower. It was a miracle. And it's happening all over the world. So Kali is very much in anxiety. So he's trying everything to spread the Kali quarreling, even amongst devotees. Especially he wants to quote, quarreling amongst non-devotees is ordinary. You don't have to provoke it. But he's trying to provoke the devotees to quarrel over stupid little things. Who got vaccinated, who didn't get vaccinated, who can initiate it, who can't initiate it. Simple things. So that we forget to preach. We don't have time. We have to settle down these quarrels. So forget all those things. Chant the holy name. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. He motivates pure devotion to himself. He's most attractive. His dramatic dancing exhibits the characteristics of the king of paramours. He causes the minds of young village women to dance. This is Lord Chaitanya, and he's still doing it. Lord Chaitanya is appearing everywhere in the world in the form of Gour Nitai, Panchatattva, and the Sankirtan parties all over the world, in the house, out of the house, wherever. Any one person chanting is enough to purify the whole world. But we need millions of people chanting because the demons are working very hard to make us forget in the holy name. So thank you very much for all coming here. We hope to see more and more and more, right? Singapore, when I came, was 4 or 5 devotees the first time. Everywhere was like that. Everywhere. When Prabhupada went to America, he was all alone, 100%. Only Krishna. Now there's thousands of devotees, hundreds of temples, hundreds. 50 or so registered big temples, hundreds of small temples, thousands of home temples, internet temples, every kind of temple you can imagine. So here we're going to remember Lord Chaitanya and start, this is New Year for the Vaishnavas, and make a New Year's resolution to chant more sincerely, and to tell everyone chant the holy name. Give what you have and you give more. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Now we have Abhishek.
Jai His Holiness Kavichandra Swami Maharaj ki. Maharaj was reminding us how the Singapore congregation has actually grown. But we have to know that it is only by the mercy of devotees like Maharaj that the programs have actually grown. And he also told us that the eclipse is very rare, but even rare is to actually hear from the pure devotee like Maharaj. So can we have 3 loud Haribols for Maharaj?